This is Motor Valley, a region of the north of Italy renowned for its rich automotive heritage and industry. Located in Emilia-Romagna, several legendary manufacturers have roots in this area, including Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, Ducati and clearly Pagani Automobili. It's not hard to see how these manufacturers are all interconnected in what seems to be a contagion of entrepreneurial spirit, strong initiative and sheer engineering marvel. As I ventured through these museums in my mini-series, I decided to leave Pagani for last due to historical reasons. You see, we started from Alfa Romeo in Milan, from which Enzo Ferrari left to start his own venture. Then we moved to Ferruccio Lamborghini that went from tractors to supercars to prove Ferrari wrong. And now, at the culmination of this journey, we delve into Pagani Automobili and the strict relationship with Lamborghini itself. But let me explain. Horacio started his life as a keen engineer since when he was just 18, being particularly fascinated by the intersection of art, engineering and automotive design. This culminated in his decision to move to Italy in 1974 and work for one of the most prestigious car manufacturers at the time, Lamborghini. While there, he was involved in the development of the most iconic and defining supercar of all time, the Countach. Pagani's approach and expertise in pioneering the use of carbon fiber and composite materials elevated his status within the company, laying the foundations for his reputation. Horacio's departure from Lamborghini in the 90s was due to some conflicting ideas for mass production of carbon fiber parts. The management declined, lacking beliefs in his potential use case. Horacio decided his days were over at Sant'Agata Bolognese, and fueled by his ambition and a clear vision, in 1992 he founded Pagani Automobili Modena. The aim was, is, and always will be to create groundbreaking and unique handcrafted hypercars. 1999 is the year of the creation and release of their first model, the Zonda C12. It was a real breakthrough point of discussion for many professionals and so-called industry experts, lamenting the fact that a new Italian boutique supercar would mount a German motor on their debut, the 6-liter V12 from Mercedes-Benz. These critics were put to rest pretty quickly when the Zonda C12 was ultimately featured on Top Gear, having Jeremy Clarkson to express profound admiration with a mix of awe and enthusiasm for the car's performance, design, and sheer engineering brilliance. In typical Pagani's fashion, many iterations and limited editions were later released of the Zonda, including the Zonda S, that you see here, with the upgraded 7.3-liter AMG V12 and updated design, the Zonda F you see here, with F standing for Fangio, the legendary driver. First Pagani to ever utilize carbon ceramic brakes as well. And then the Zonda Cinque, which means 5 in Italian, and it links to the total 5 units built at the request of a Pagani dealership in Hong Kong. And then the most menacing and track-focused of them all, the infamous Zonda R. Much needs to be said about this car. It was in fact the loudest road-derived car in the world at the time, matching almost the 120 decibel of noise barrier produced by a jet fighter. And it looks in fact like an airplane anyway, with the prominent front end, the extensive use of carbon fiber and the sharpened and aggressive improved body lines. A real track slayer, ready to devour the competition through the curbs of a racetrack. Many of us, I'm sure, have drooled over this car through the years, and many of us are still in complete disbelief to know that such vehicle actually exists. I can tell you guys, just being here, it's amazing. Just look at these beauties. That's incredible. Like, just being here, it's unbelievable. Look at that. This museum feels like the automotive version of a fashion atelier, sporting great elegance, a true catwalk with models, and the prestige of a high-status environment. But wait, We haven't talked about the most visually shocking car in this collection yet, the Pagani Zonda R Evo Barchetta. This eye-catching, roofless, exposed roll cage model is a true shocker from both a performance and a beauty pageant point of view. It's so special they made only 3 of these, and the paint job alone on this specific one you see here took almost 2 years to be created and completed. It sports the 6-liter AMG V12, this time putting out almost 800 horsepower. The design of the Barchetta is striking and unique. It features a prominent wraparound windscreen without a conventional roof, and with the end bits of the roll cage being cut off and used as mounting points for the side view mirrors. Genius. At the back, there's enough space for me to crawl in and peek through the generous amount of noble materials like titanium and lightweight components that the engine bay is made of. A total triumph of the senses, a $17 million racing car for the road that you can touch, hear, feel, see, and ultimately drive at top speed without a roof over your head. How crazy. Next up, at the end of the tour, is the Huayra, name inspired by the god of wind of the Incan civilization. The Huayra is a totally different approach to performance, mounting an additional twin-turbo system to the already stacked AMG 6-liter V12. For this reason, new features were included in this model, like the active suspensions, the active aero, making it a ferocious contender for quickest car ever produced. 0 to 100 in just 2.8 seconds. That's nuts. What's in store next for the Pagani brand, you may ask? Well, the future is already here with the new masterpiece called Utopia, or Utopia, depending which country you're from. Amazing to see one featured here, full carbon version of it, at the 2023 Goodwood Festival of Speed. The Pagani paddock was very well executed, a place that definitely didn't go unnoticed because of the Huayra R in exposed green carbon just parked outside. What an absolute beauty. If this is not the place of dreams, I honestly don't know what is. We conclude this video with another monumental thanks to my father for following me through this journey and for the memorable knowledge base that he shared through this whole trip. Click here for the other 3 museum tours strictly in historical order: Alfa Romeo, Ferrari and Lamborghini. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. This is Andy for Race Cars Universe. I'll see you in the next videos, guys. Bye bye.